Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time where you see our program, we're able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with tonight's show. So Andy McCoy, maybe one of the pundits out there, pundit talk say, waiting Arteta they do a bit is good because Arteta they ruin the guy's style of play with Calafiori. In fact, Goal.com actually put out this report. There should be a wee change. Eberechiez's poor Champions League debut explained as Arsenal teammates blamed for on-pitch relationship. Ali McCoy has explained why Eberechieze had a poor Champions League game against our opponents in Atletico Bilbao, as he blamed another Arsenal player for preventing Eberechieze from realizing his full potential. Okay? When you read the entirety of this report, Ali McCoy calls out Calafiori. Now, on punditry duty for TNT Sports, McCoy didn't hold back. He said he's on the left side there for Arsenal. Eze hasn't been in this game, and it wasn't much of a factor at the weekend against Forest, or either. Commentator Darren Fletcher said. Now, no, I don't think you are wrong there, and I know what you are hinting at here. Perhaps there should be a wee change here. McCoy replied or responded. Well, it's amazing the position that Ricardo Calafiori takes up. My point is that the position Calafiori takes up when he moves on to the left, that's where Eze should go because he's not suited to picking the balls up around that side. Now, when you look the place where you're going to ask, positioning problem for Arteta to solve. McCoy's criticism centered on Calafiori's inverted role. Now, see the argument. As long as say Calafiori they invert enter the midfield, and if they don't get anybody, we go to help and to the overlap. If they go there isolated, when it therefore becomes isolated, it go there difficult for him to thrive. That is the argument. Now, the solution according to Ali McCoy, now say make the entire Calafiori making the bomb, making continuing bombing. Then even the bomb, if they go get options, okay, if I drift, you go bomb. Either the defender follow me or I free you. Defender go confused. That is the argument. If I let me read it word for word so you see what he said. So McCoy's criticism centered on Calafiori's inverted role, and then Nicolas said Eze was denied the overlapping support he thrives on. Now, when you look at this whole argument, I can tell you for free. Say, now just this Atletico Bilbao match, now the see Calafiori they do that inverted. Normally, they go front, they join the attack. Every game gets its own way, then they follow up. This thing where they complain about is, I remember I once said it here, that could it be that is what is also affecting Martinelli? And people said, no, Sir CHUKS. Because why? They know they really gang up on Martinelli, one person the marker, so Martinelli is supposed to fit dribble am. Now, using that same argument, pass it on to Eberechieze. Now, one person the mark you, dribble that person. In fact, another argument wey me I go put out na the fact say, don't judge Eberechieze based on this match wey he play against Atletico Bilbao. You know they analyze football like that. Okay, say because he no come dey for game now, therefore heaven should fall. Calm down. Other games dey wey go use analyze am. And mind you, still bear in mind that he's still trying to learn the ropes at Arsenal. He's still considered a new player. This is not Crystal Palace where the whole road leads to Eberechieze. Here, the road does not lead to Eberechieze. The whole road don't lead to him. Over there, he was the king of the jungle. Here, we have kings. Kings. Plural. He plans for this place. He's not the place. If Saka dey now, I go say, okay, Saka all road. Even now, if we say we don't get players, all road will not lead to Saka again. They will still utilize the Eberechieze on the left. So, may they just calm down, you get. But the argument of say Eberechieze being isolated, that one is 100. Makam, 100%. Martinelli suffered it in the past. So Eberechieze now done the sufferer, you get. So I want to believe with time, then go acclimatize better. So that one said be. Now, away from that, are you monitoring what is going on tonight in the Champions League? Because I don't check them. I can't say Ajax they lose against Inter, Bayern they beat Chelsea 2-1. Then Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool said they beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. In fact, when I just screenshot this thing, Atletico Madrid just equalize. Isak starts, gets Liverpool give them rush hour back. First 7 minutes or thereabout. 2 goals went enter. Salah Robertson. I say, no. For mine, I think say maybe they go knock them well, but from nowhere, Atletico Madrid can equalize. Now, if Atletico Madrid can't do mistake, can't score 2-2, you can't be say, this is where they talk about Liverpool defense. Now, wow, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. If it happens again, well, people could just watch. As I record this video like this, halftime done already finished. The PSG self the pack and give Atlanta. Chelsea self just score one back against Bayern. So we'll monitor all those proceedings and see how it will be. Tomorrow, Thursday, Champions League still day. Now, look at the match against Man City and Napoli. My angle here will be about the match. Now, the fact say this is Thursday. If Man City play this game on Thursday, then they will have only Friday, Saturday to rest before they play us on Sunday. Just 2 days, less than 2.5 days before they go play us. Meanwhile, we don't play since Tuesday. We go rest Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days. Now, we'll do reverse. If now Arsenal then do this thing now, if Arsenal fan come, they start to complain now. Start to vex now. In fact, they don't already give templates down for Man City in case Man City lose against us. They don't already get where they go hold hand, say, we didn't really have enough time to rest and recover. How can we play on Thursday and expect us to play on Sunday? And I asked myself, they even the host, and then we see travel come the Emirates. So you don't see that argument. You go see come up if they lose. Whereas if they go basically leave it us, because even though Arsenal had all the time to rest in the world, you know the funny thing? I go check the game today, the odds. The bookmakers are putting Arsenal as a favorite to win that game. They gave us 1.90. They gave Manchester City, at the time I check out, 4.10. And it was still climbing. The green arrow was climbing, our own, the red arrow, they declined. Our odds got the drop. I don't know what then they see. Again, because they like for their eye, we are overwhelming favorites to destroy Manchester City. And I just hope it becomes like that. Because we know say this one are just on paper. When match starts, you go pray make some circumstances go your own way. Some kind of joro make it no happen. So that one said day. Now, away from that, you may not be aware. Say Arsenal already do the team photo, but I'm here to show you because it did for the Arsenal official website. So this is our full squad. So we don't do the official team photo for the 2025-2026 season. So if you check on the back, you will see Max Doman. Instead did there, Max Kelly did there, see Saka sitting beside Mikel Arteta. So I just say very, very proud. These are warriors. This team where they see like this. Aji, God go run out for us. This season. Forget. This season. We'll see how everything will unfold. Now, away from that, the red card will then give Dean Hodgson for the last La Liga match with them play. So the technical committee, the referee technical committee don't talk, say the referee do mistake. You get, say Gil Manzano made a mistake on the red card. Now, for those who don't really watch the match, for me, I watch the match. Just say after Arsenal, we're Real Madrid fan. Yes, but I love Arsenal fans. Now, for that match, now last man standing, Dean Hodgson for the man, but I think it was Militao, another Real Madrid player still there near him, and like 40 yards still there, gap still there before the player will reach defense. So as in Hodgson fall, referee give him straight. Because the referee say, you're not supposed to give me straight now because another person there will be true defender. This one did here, so this one go please still catch. And nobody like saying an overwhelming goal scoring opportunity on a platter of gold. Referee say allow you give a red card. That's why Real Madrid come if you see that they are not to that the Baba the para. That's why they talk say they won't report the referees. All the bad officials way they do, they won't report them to FIFA. So now you can't hear say the body now don't oversee the incident because they say true. What you can do, you know good now, Joro. So from what you call the year now, the current say the Hodgson will just miss only one match. But this only one match, can they raise some kind controversy against it? If you talk say the referee not supposed to give a red, maybe highest now yellow. Why you call the talk say go still miss one match? It's supposed to just like was it not risky that time? We just cancel and say okay, no red card, come back. Which time the one match again? So I don't know the rationale we they use judge that one, but I don't sabi. Now look at the statistics that you can see about Champions League. the highest points per game after 25 games. Since Arteta come for this EPS, since starting managerial career, Arteta has really done well when it comes to Champions League. Now, the current talk say highest points per game in the Champions League since Mikel Arteta joined Arsenal. Arteta, after 25 games, in the average 1.96 points per game. And only Carlo Ancelotti and Simon Inzaghi now get better ratio against Arteta. Arteta's record is better than Pep, it's better than Diego Simeone, it's better than so many people since Swain don't start in managerial career. When it comes to Champions League, they can't even compare them to Wenger. Say, Arteta, if they try, get, but if they try. Nobody we want job, Baba. We want win something, you get. And whether or not this season it will be, or it must be said because we complete. Was it not 2 days ago? I say all this completeness, so we'll get. Make it no go amounts to nothing. Something must come out of it. Now, away from that. So, Gabriel Martinelli when they talk about Piero Hincapié, say the guy in a machine. Say the guy enter field. For the match of play last against Atletico Bilbao. I think he played like maybe 6 or 7 minutes or there, but with no guard. So as they enter, they stabilize everywhere. You can see the way the guy don't jab back people for left wing. I see what they saw. See power. Yes. That's why people they jealous our depths, like our depths man. And at the same time way, Ernesto Valverde, the coach of Atletico Bilbao, they complain say first half them do well, but as we go enter the second half, you see that Arsenal use their strength in depths, because they add more fresh blood, but we couldn't introduce any fresh blood. So they now became faster and quicker than us. You don't see them? Yeah, so that's it. They be everything our money, our own budget. So to they run our business. It passed down, we know they're the same level, so you guys understand that one. Now, I want to hear from Team Talk. Say, Real Madrid, they're very surprised after they don't learn how much Arsenal offer William Saliba as priority changes. So, when you read this particular report from Team Talk, you can just say them offer Saliba 8.5 million euros, which is about 7.4 million pounds, which is also about $10 million per year. Get with the Los Blancos president Florentino Perez astounded at the money that the Gunners are willing to throw at the Frenchman. Now, according to Defensa Central, Arsenal value Saliba at 100 million euros in case maybe Real Madrid won't sign up. But Real Madrid don't want to pay that money yet. Now, Saliba himself doesn't want to sign new deal. I'm not going to lie for you. I read the entirety of the report as I don't see how much Real Madrid they offer him. I was thinking I was going to see how much Arsenal they offer him. They didn't add it. So I don't understand this kind of reports. You are saying they were astounded, which means them don't see how much Arsenal offer Saliba. Why you not come put the salary? Because I want to see whether is Saliba now the highest earner at Arsenal, or is it going to be? But last time they not come put them for that report, so just throw that one corner. Now Manchester United will have to pay Ruben Amorim 32 million if they sack him. I said 32 million, 12 million because the font is small and they lean actually to say him. So 12 million if he was appointed manager of the first. Okay, he was appointed manager the 1st of November. He was appointed manager of the 1st November. Well, the Coco be say if the second they go pay that money. That's the Coco has to be like this now. Probably why Manchester United don't want to sack him yet. Because when people don't complain, they lament for that man head. Just at the pity for themselves. Because they can't use Arsenal as an example. Say, well, I think that first come Arsenal. I think I said lose the first season. But then they forget that as I think that they lose. Let time better. Since this Amorim signed for Manchester United, he never win back-to-back games for his life. He don't officiate like maybe 31 or 32 games for Man United. He never say he win. Let's say he win this week, he win today. He can't win 3 days later. He never do him. He never expect. You don't know how they feel like. So if you see that he win today, he draw tomorrow, he win again, he lose again, like that. So well, now God just do it for him like that. One day it will change. Now, Arteta is making the same mistake with Eze that he did with Kai Havertz at Arsenal. People just talk different things now. Yes. So the current talk say as if you look at the charts with Ian Wright and the message of support from Idol Thierry Henry, it was lovely. But having been linked with Nico Williams and then Rodrigo before plumping for Eze on the back of Kai Havertz's injury, and after Gabriel Martinelli came on to change the game and secure victory against Atletico Bilbao in Arsenal's opening Champions League game of the season. You've got to wonder whether Arsenal may indeed have been better off signing a proper left winger. Now, we are all operating from the power of hindsight. You know, say when we did for that transfer window, many Arsenal fans, they talk say, it will make sense say we sign Eberechi than to get a direct left winger. And people gave their reasons. Say one, Eberechi will play left wing. Secondly, Eberechi will play as Odegaard deputy, which is number 10, which is what I thought was the original plan. Because I didn't see some comment sections, people are a bit confused. In fact, I can argue that most Arsenal fans don't even know the position where Eberechi they play. And I want to unpack it now. So, first of all, this particular report going to talk say, with the power of hindsight now, with the game say Eberechi is not playing now, the way we're in the play, don't you think it would have been better? We brought in a direct left winger. All this no say in which I just left making a bad year. Do you agree with that line of thought? Now, coming back to Eberechi, many people when they hear them talk say Eberechi is a fit play 10. Eberechi is a fit play 10. Where have you seen him play 10 before? 8 is still regarded as attacking midfield. Now 8 tries the play for us now. 8 is not a defensive role. 8. Now 8, 9 in the play for. In fact, in midfield, the best thing you can even do for Eberechi is at best you call him an 8. If you like, you call him box to box midfielder. But he's not a 10. You know what he be 10? The match in England played before this last one. Do you know that Thomas Tuchel played Eberechi as a 10? Where they call the blast time because he had what? He had a bad day at the office. After that match, Tuchel don't even use him again. You don't even have for the last squad where they come boss this Bulgaria, which should be they play last. Then flog Serbia, where they boss them. They don't play anything now because they felt that role, that number 10, directly behind the striker, say no good. And the guy called him miss some kind chances. His ability is a good player. Yes, go and look at the games Crystal Palace plays. As they on the left attack, not before midfield. In the day for the left, then he go cut in, wipe shots, or he cut in and give Arteta the pass. But he doesn't play at a number 10 because in fact today I can't understand. Say many Arsenal fans don't even know the difference between 8 and 10. Those two roles. As long as we did for here, the original plan for this Arsenal was to use Eberechi as a 10. But midway, that can't change the plan. In fact, that I'm even explaining this is a surprise because I was even telling one of Arsenal fans, say, you're an Arsenal fan and you don't know how we set up. As we do like this now, if they want to is the direct understudy of Odegaard. If something do Odegaard now, if they want to is a like for like replacement. In case maybe this never tell you before, just know now. Say something do Odegaard like this now. Maybe they look for, hey, we'll go play. If they want to in the direct second in command, now so we structure them now. Then Arteta decides to play this Eberechi on the left because we know say now there make a name for himself. It is either he's playing as an 8 left-sided midfield or he's playing as a left winger. He has never played as a 10 centrally. Quote me anywhere. Go and look for Crystal Palace lineups this last season. Tell me how many times you say I'm playing 10. And tell me how many times you say I'm playing the left wing. Quote me anywhere. So I see many people making that type of mistakes. Now, can Eberechi play 10? We don't know. If we want to play in 10 against Manchester City, I'm not saying we should not do that. But bear in mind that that becomes an experiment. Why is it an experiment? Because it is not a norm. No be normal thing when they do. Will the experiment work? We don't know. If it work, I will be happy. But if it not work, because don't just use tunnel vision, thinking of only working. It may not work too. So I just say make I use this opportunity, educate some people about this Eberechi's position. I've not seen him play centrally. England tried it did not work. Does that mean if England tried it another time, it no go work? It is not true. It can still work another day. That is just the truth of the matter. So whether Arteta go plan for 10, I'm all for that. But mind you, it will be an experiment because we've not done it before. And make I come ask another question. Would it be wise to even play Eberechi as a 10 against Manchester City in an experiment. I will even tell you for free, I will accept a Nwaneri as a number 10 and even Eberechi as a number 10 against Manchester City. That one will even make more sense because that will not be an experiment. That is my own submission for you. All right, away from that, let's move on. Okay, so Shea Given, what they come outside, they talk say, with waiting you don't see. Madueke is miles ahead of his Chelsea replacement. Say, you don't understand why Chelsea sell this Madueke. They can't go buy Garnacho. Say, because from waiting you don't see, Madueke did miles ahead. But the thing is, you don't go really blame Chelsea because if you listen to what Maresca said, Chelsea were not the ones that actively sold Madueke. Now, Madueke tell them, say, he would like to come out, go join Arsenal. And when the player tells you, I would like to leave, the sensible thing is to let the player go because you don't want to have an unhappy player in your ranks. Now, the explanation we Maresca give, and I totally believe him, because Maresca say, I don't want him to go. But he said he wants to go, probably because then because I don't whisper something, but he don't reason I one or two. Say, come here. Yeah, so that settles that. Now, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night. Now we say Alan McCoy, they talk say Arteta they ruin Eberechi's style of play with Ricardo Calafiori. Say make them take Calafiori, make him stop to the inverse to midfield, make him go help at Eberechi through overlapping. So if him do is a good very, very more potent. Get so well. Most see what the instruction will be on Sunday when we play against Manchester City. And with that being said, I think say 5 things for us to call the show and ends like come your way. Tomorrow morning to give you the morning. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night. I will not get out. All right, guys. Ciao.